everyone, Rosie here, and this time I can do a proper intro because I'm not fighting. So we have a 3v3 normal team battle against Radiant Tail, which is why I'm not fighting right now because I won last time. This time we have Shadow for DS using Narukami, and Scrappy for RT using Oracle Think Tank.
And Oracle Think Tank versus Brawlers. First of all, I hope he put the new Narukami Stride in his deck because he said he just updated. So it's probably not in there. Which is unfortunate because the Narukami Stride would give him the ability to have hand. Although to be perfectly honest, the Narukami have the same thing with Stride that Blue Flame Liberators do, in that they'd rather use their grade 3s for other things. So if he's not using it, it's not completely horrible, I suppose. And early crit.
Hey, just like my game.
Yeah, except it's for them, not us.
I know.
So Scrappy rolled an early perfect guard. If he's using a Battle Sister Eliminate, he can Soul Blast it and have it in the drop for the unflips.
Well, even though Shadow didn't get a crit, he at least got a perfect guard.
He also got a critical out of Scrappy's deck. I've already counted 2 different kinds of criticals
That's what
in
I
that
was
deck
about to
so
ask.
far.
Was the crit that he checked last turn different? Because I didn't see what
The
it
first one was Psychic Bird. This one is Ginger.
Yeah. So he possibly runs 8 crit, if not more, because Oracle Think.
Basically, he runs at least 8 crit, is how we say that.
Yes. We'll say he probably does. That is a no kidding, that's a pass.
And it was a draw trigger.
Damn it! So it's probably 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. Push.
Scrappy put himself in a dangerous situation there because if his opponent did run 12 crits and that was a crit, then Scrappy would be at 5 damage to 1 before he can even Legion.
Dude, are you drunk? Shadow's the one on our team. You've been saying Scrappy this entire time.
It's early. It's early. That was a double grade 3 check.
Was it? Oh shit, yeah it was. I think we just lost.
It depends on what Scrappy does on his next turn. Shadow might be able to guard. Because he did get the perfect guard.
That's true.
So he can perfect guard and discard one of those grade 3s and still have one for the Legion skill.
Well, we do see Battle Sister Lemonade in there. And now Stride. Dropping Jelly. Huh.
Yes, this deck uses Legion as an option in case it's running
low. Well, I
low.
know it does, just... I guess I'm used to seeing Meruem, that's all.
Really?
Yeah, this is, like, the first time I've seen an Oracle Think Tank that has Jelly instead of Meruem.
I actually haven't seen Melee that much.
Then again, I don't cardfight that much.
To be honest, I haven't seen Jelly that much either. But, yeah, a lot of people don't use Melee because it's not considered to have a really good ability. Well, not that it doesn't have a good ability, it's just that it has a really underwhelming ability compared to what it should do.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, Draw 1. It's a good plus, but...
It's like a setup card rather than a finisher.
Yeah, you'd think it should do more. But then again, most of the Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1s are setup cards, but the fact that it also has a generation break makes it strange.
Yeah.
If a critical doesn't appear, It didn't. A critical didn't appear. Shadow lives.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just got to the third check with the meat for jelly.
Now, Shadow's been in this situation before,
Has he?
and we made sure to tell him in that situation when it happened. The best thing to do when you're down in hand and damage like this is to use Big Bang Knuckle Buster skill. Hopefully, he uses Big Bang Knuckle Buster skill. He literally has no reason to not do it.
Well, he just legioned.
And also, the 13k would be absolutely helpful in this matchup because it's not easy for Oracle Think Tanks to get to 18k.
It's really not. There's a lot of clans that actually have that trouble, but I'm trying to think of enough. I mean,
If I was Shadow, I'd actually might use the starter skill here just so he can get a clear field wipe. But at the same time, I can understand if he wouldn't want to do that.
okay, so he's using
Good,
Buster
he's used
skill.
Buster skill. So that means he should have a 13k base. Yes, he has a 13k base. It's going to gain 5,000. And it can attack 4 of those units at once.
He's attacking the entire front row and the Amino Murakumo.
That's actually the smart choice because if he were to attack the Lemonade, he'd give Scrappy the option of putting a 7k behind it.
And although Shadow doesn't get a crit, he at least gets a draw.
Yeah, and also that gets power for everything that got hit this turn.
It does?
Yep.
Oh shit, that does. That's scary.
2 perfect guards just went out.
And we know that there is one in the drop, so... Granted, he probably...
Scrappy might be out of perfect guards now. Well, not out of perfect guards, but this is a very strong chance. There's a very strong chance suddenly that he doesn't have any.
However, can Shadow live this turn? And also, Shadow needs to take off that 5k. Things like that bother me. Because I can't math. Math is like my enemy.
Math is your mortal enemy.
It is.
But you're a science major.
It is. It's true. I'm a chem major of all things.
In other words, you need math.
I do need math. So we use Takumi Kazuchi. Gets more hand, because that is what Oracle Think Tank does.
Yeah, but he has to drop 4 cards to have full field, and if he doesn't, Shadow might be able to guard.
I hope. So Shadow's at... Yeah, I was about to ask. Scrappy is like, wait, we can't math!
Shadow has 13 base.
Yes. Yes, he does. Oh, Jesus, it's a Tom.
Yeah, but 13 base.
I know, but still. Tom.
13 base.
Tom is mean.
13 base. An AK unit cannot ever hit hard enough.
So he hits barely 13. However, he did drop everything that he had, pretty much.
Well, not everything that he had.
Candy, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if Shadow can live. Well, there's a perfect guard.
That's a positive sign. I would have dropped the draw trigger.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would have dropped the draw trigger because you can't use zeros for Tom.
Yeah.
2 grade 3s and
a grade 1.
Thankfully, no triggers.
So he goes for the rear guard instead.
Interesting.
He may have misplayed in what he dropped for guard, because Rise would have really been good for a power up, and that also would have been good for a power up.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on right now.
Because if Shadow has a big bang in hand, he can wipe the field clean.
Oh look, we have another reset.
Still has the Rise. But does he have another? No, he doesn't.
I guess he doesn't have another grade 1 booster either, because I kind of would have used Draco Kid. But I guess at the same time, this don't matter because, Okay, well, that's
He
all
could have.
4 perfect guards out of deck now.
He could have used Draco Kid last turn, but he actually did the better of 2 options.
He didn't Big Bang.
He didn't Big Bang.
He didn't. He got a crit, but then he draft checked a Big Bang. This might be an issue.
I would actually
This
be
is an issue.
surprised if he can guard another stride attack,
This is an issue.
which means Shadow might have to heal trigger in order to survive next turn.
From what I could tell, he still has all 4 heal triggers in deck.
Yeah, it's possible. It can happen.
And so Takumi Kazuchi returns. Counterblast 2. Look at top 4.
He does Counterblast 2 for Takumi Kazuchi. Can't do Counterblast 1 for... He can't do Counterblast 1 for Susanoo without losing Counterblast 2 for Takumi Kazuchi, and Takumi Kazuchi is a better option. Because it's literally double Susanoo.
Takumi Kazuchi. I think Shadow just got fucked in the ass. Maybe.
He's trying to guard.
He's trying really hard. 21. Oh wait,
That's
30,
1 to pass.
23, 30, 23, 33. That's 2 to pass.
Oh, that's 2 to pass because 13k, right.
Yes. However, I think 1 trigger ends it. No matter what trigger it is.
No. His last card in hand is the Big Bang. It'd be over regardless.
Oh, right.
And that's a critical.
Well, shit.
Now, if he doesn't attack with the critical side first... Okay, he's attacking with the critical side first. So, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's just how that goes.
Well, that's the end of this match. We'll be moving on to our last match here in a minute. Catch y'all soon.